it! Surrender!
Hi there guys, it's been a while since I've made a video, been busy, I wanted to give Airsoft a break, so I thought I'd break up the channel just by bringing in another review video. So today with me I have the TM High Capa 5.1. Now, I haven't used this particularly much compared to the other guns that I've reviewed, but I have used it a fair amount to give a reasonable opinion based on it. So obviously my reviews are biased, so it's down to you. Some people may not agree, but we'll get straight into it anyway. So to start off the review, this is how it will come when you receive it. Obviously you have your hazards and safety warnings and your instruction manual. Inside you'll have a magazine, the gun, a Piccadilly rail, some spare parts to the magazine, your unjamming rod, and there's another rod to help you push out this lever here to release the top slide. Okay guys, let's talk about the construction. As you know, it is a tow camera, so you'd expect most of it to be plastic, except from some of the internals, the magazine, and this part down here is metal. Now, along with this, considering it's plastic and with the magazine, it still has a reasonable weight. Not a huge amount though. It's about just under 900 grams with the magazine in, so it's quite nice to use and that. But with it being plastic, on that note, it helps for cold weather conditions. So you're not going to have as many dispersing issues or a drop in FPS. Now, the FPS is 280 on this gun, so it's not particularly high. So obviously 5% up, 5% down. So let's talk about some of the gun's features. Now, this gun has a nice double safety system. So obviously we have our safety lever here, which is ambidextrous. But that is not the only safety feature it has. With this disengaged, I can still not fire the gun. This here, back here, a little lever we'd call it, once it's pushed in, it disengages it and allows you to fire. So you won't have any misfiring when you're pulling from your holster or you're dicking about. So, let's face it, most airsofters dick around every now and again. So it's got a nice double safety system. Also with that, the magazine is double stack. So it holds a total of 31 rounds. I have had no reliability issues with this gun. So obviously it is gas blowback. It has a little bit kick to it. Not as much as some of the guns I've had. It just depends on what gas you use as well, obviously. Up here, I will have a video running of when I've been playing with it, a few hits I've got. I haven't got a huge amount, but it should give you a rough idea. Now, the grouping with the gun is pretty decent, so I'm going to give it over about 15 to 20 meters. You've got about a 3 to 5 centimeter grouping, which is pretty decent for a handgun, especially out of the box. However, it being a TM, there are a huge amount of options for upgrading. They do offer a lot of parts for the pistols, and especially the high cappers. Now, with this running, to talk about a rating, overall rating of the gun out of the box. Now, I would give it a hefty, solid 8 out of 10. Reason for this, there is always room for improvement with everything, but that comes from upgrading and putting time and effort into your gun. But however, out of the box, it is one of the most reliable handguns I have used, and I have used I think 4 or 5 in total now. Not regularly, but I switched from my WE, I think it's the P226 or F226 because it's not licensed, to the High Capa 5.1. So it is a solid gun, obviously still room for improvement. However, I hope this helps you decide whether you want this gun or not. Down in the description I'll have the price, the FPS and some of the details, and a few links to some websites that sell it. But until next time, take care, subscribe, like, dislike if you want to, and lead the way.